A new Chinese aircraft just changed the rules of the game. The KJ-700, a cutting-edge airborne early warning and control plane, has officially entered service, and it's not just another radar platform. It's a multi-sensor intelligence hub that can detect stealth jets, missiles, and drones before they even become a threat. In today's video, we'll uncover how this aircraft works, where it's being deployed, and why it's sending shockwaves through the Indo-Pacific region. This is more than a plane, it's a strategic shift. Let's dive in. The KJ-700 isn't just a radar plane. It's an intelligence command post with wings. Built on the Y-9 airframe, the same platform used for the older KJ-500, this aircraft carries an impressive suite of sensors. But unlike its predecessors, the KJ-700 introduces a true multi-intelligence concept that merges active radar with passive detection capabilities. What sets it apart? For starters, it features a large rotodome on top of the fuselage, housing a cutting-edge AESA radar. That's powerful enough on its own, offering full 360-degree surveillance in multiple radar bands. But the real twist lies in the rest of the body. The rectangular side fairings, the extended thimble-like nose cone, the wingtip pods, and even the tail are all packed with sensors. Inside those modules are side-looking radar arrays, electro-optical and infrared cameras, and even laser-based range-finding tools. These aren't there for redundancy. They serve different purposes, allowing the KJ-700 to track stealth aircraft, cruise missiles, drones, and even suspicious activity on sea surfaces or ground terrain. This is like giving the aircraft multiple ways to see and sense its environment. What does that mean in real terms? It means that even if an enemy aircraft slips past traditional radar detection, using stealth or flying low to the terrain, the KJ-700 can still spot it using heat signatures or visual cues. In military terms, that's a nightmare for anyone relying on stealth. This layered sensor approach also means the aircraft isn't tied to just one job. It can act as an airborne radar platform, a sea surveillance aircraft, and a battlefield observer, all in one mission. No longer does China need to launch multiple aircraft for each task. Now one KJ-700 can handle it all with real-time awareness. Now, knowing what the KJ-700 can do is one thing, but knowing where it can go and what it's designed for gives us an even clearer picture of its strategic role. Unlike larger platforms like the KJ-2000, which require long runways and major air bases, the KJ-700 is designed to be far more mobile. Its Y-9 airframe is lighter and more compact, making it suitable for operations from smaller island airstrips, like those built on China's artificial reefs in the South China Sea. And that's where things start to get interesting. These island outposts are more than just political flashpoints. They're forward bases, staging grounds for everything from fighter aircraft to missile systems. With the KJ-700 deployed there, China essentially extends its radar and surveillance net hundreds of kilometers beyond its mainland, covering crucial trade routes, disputed territories, and U.S.-aligned areas like Taiwan and the Philippines. The photo that confirmed the KJ-700's existence? It wasn't taken on a major mainland base. It was taken during what appears to be routine operations, with the aircraft's landing gear down and painted in plain gray. That strongly suggests it's not in testing anymore. It's in deployment. Reports have also tied the KJ-700 to bases in northeastern China, facing South Korea and Japan, another strategically sensitive area. So we're not just talking about one region. We're talking about a system that plugs into multiple strategic theaters, ready to provide round-the-clock surveillance, threat detection, and coordination. And because it's a turboprop, it has long loiter time, meaning it can stay in the air for extended periods, maintaining surveillance over an area for hours. That makes it ideal for persistent monitoring in tense regions where reaction time matters. In other words, the KJ-700 gives China a mobile radar net that can be deployed close to any front line, giving early warning not just for fighter aircraft, but also for missile launches, drone incursions, or naval movements. So, we've seen what it can do. We've seen where it might go. But what does the KJ-700 really mean for the world stage? Let's start with this. The KJ-700 is not a standalone marvel. It's the latest piece in a growing mosaic of Chinese airborne early warning systems, from the older KJ-200 to the carrier-based KJ-600 and the massive KJ-2000. But unlike those, the KJ-700 represents a shift toward multi-role flexibility and, more importantly, joint force integration. Its deployment across both the Navy and the Air Force isn't just about covering more ground. It's about building a common surveillance network that can link warships, submarines, missile batteries, fighter jets, and ground forces, all sharing the same tactical picture. That's an edge the US and NATO have long relied on. China is now catching up, fast. There's also the question of stealth. One of the major pillars of US air dominance is the use of stealth aircraft. Think F-35s and B-2 bombers. The KJ-700's ability to track low observable aircraft using non-radar sensors, like infrared and electro-optical systems, potentially erodes that advantage. While not perfect, it could complicate the stealth game for any adversary. Moreover, the KJ-700's role extends beyond just detection. It can act as a command and control hub, coordinating strikes, feeding data to long-range missile platforms, or guiding drone swarms. In a future Indo-Pacific conflict, this plane could sit at the center of China's kill web, an integrated battle network designed to track, assess, and destroy threats at long range. It's also important to see the KJ-700 in the context of deterrence. Just having it in the sky, especially over hot zones like the South China Sea, sends a clear message: we see you. That kind of persistent watchfulness alters the calculations of any adversary looking to operate in those skies. And let's not forget, this is just the beginning. China has shown it can mass-produce platforms like the KJ-500 at rapid pace. With more KJ-700s likely in the pipeline, we're looking at a future where dozens of these aircraft could be patrolling China's frontiers, giving it an unmatched early warning network in the region. All of this reshapes the strategic chessboard. For the US and its allies, it means facing a smarter, more connected, and harder-to-surprise adversary. The KJ-700 may look like just another propeller-driven aircraft, but under the surface, it's one of the most sophisticated surveillance platforms China has ever built. With its fusion of radar, electro-optical, and infrared capabilities, its ability to operate from forward island bases, and its integration into a larger military network, it's clear that this isn't just about watching. It's about shaping the battle space. This aircraft represents China's move into a new phase of high-tech, multi-domain warfare, where information dominance is the first and most decisive victory. As regional tensions simmer and technology races ahead, one thing is now certain: the skies over the Indo-Pacific just got a lot more crowded and a lot more dangerous. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the technology shaping our future. And if you want to dig even deeper, head over to our website at spaceinews.com for more expert articles, visuals, and updates. See you in the next one.